If you find yourself revisiting the same memories, feeling the ache of someone's absence in your chest, stay here for a moment. Take a slow breath and arrive here. You do not need to analyze anything. Let the words land where they land. Your body will take what it needs. And begin. I notice the part of me that feels heartbroken after this breakup. My chest feels heavy. My stomach feels empty. There is a deep sense of loss inside me. The person who was once close to me is no longer here. This part of me interprets the end of the relationship as rejection. It feels like I was not enough. It feels like I was left behind. I notice the pain of losing the connection, the routines, and the future I imagined. There is a lonely space where their presence used to be. This part of me believes that if someone I loved can leave, it must mean I am unwanted or unlovable. I notice the urge to replay memories and search for what went wrong. I notice the feeling of being abandoned. Underneath this pain is a nervous system responding to the loss of attachment. My body is grieving the end of something that once felt safe and meaningful. I am willing to meet this heartbreak with compassion. I am allowing myself to feel the sadness, the disappointment, and the sense of rejection without judging myself. This pain is a human response to losing connection. It does not define my worth. I am ready to sit with this grief as it moves through me, knowing that my value and wholeness remain. I recognize these are experiences arising in my awareness, not truths about who I am. Even though this part of me feels heartbroken and interprets the end as proof that I was not enough, I am willing to acknowledge this painful pattern of thought and feeling is just a wave of experience arising in my awareness. It is not my permanent or true self. I feel this hollow space in my chest where their love used to live. I was not enough to make them stay. I keep replaying our last moments, searching for where I failed. Just notice how this feels in your body. This loneliness is so heavy, like I am the only person left in the world. I feel completely unwanted and unlovable now that they are gone. Breathe into the emptiness in your stomach. I am the one who was left behind, and it confirms my deepest fear. I can observe myself drowning in these memories, watching the pain cycle repeat. The future I imagined with them has crumbled to nothing. Allow the body to soften a little. I am abandoned, and this aloneness feels like it will last forever. I feel the panic of being disconnected from the one person who made me feel safe. I am unworthy of love because love always leaves. Notice the raw grief in your throat. I am observing my mind cling to the past, hoping for a different ending. I am here with this pain exactly as it is, without needing it to change. I am not collapsing under the weight of this grief, I am simply noticing it. The part of me that feels heartbroken is here, and I, the awareness, remains steady and intact. Underlying beliefs. I believe that if someone leaves me, it means I was not enough. I believe being left behind means I am fundamentally unwanted and unlovable. I believe love is not safe because it always ends in abandonment. I believe my worth depends on being chosen by another person. An emotional mechanism of attaching my value to another's presence is active, creating panic when that attachment is lost. An ego pattern of defining myself through relationships is playing out, mistaking connection for identity. I recognize these are patterns from past experiences of loss and are not the truth of who I am. The outdated identity I am outgrowing is the person who needs another's presence to feel worthy of love and safe in the world. Adult self, gently turn toward your inner child. I am sorry to my inner child who experienced this painful loss and felt so alone. I am sorry you believed their leaving meant you were not good enough. I understand why you feel so scared and abandoned. It was overwhelming to lose someone so close. You are safe now in my awareness, and these intense feelings are just visitors passing through. Inner child speaks. It feels a little less scary knowing you are here with me. Is it true that I am not actually alone? Adult speaks. I give you permission to heal from this heartbreak. I give you permission to forgive yourself for believing you were not enough. I release any guilt and shame you carry from this loss. I honor our journey together through this grief. I love you. You are safe to let go and just be yourself now, because I am here always to protect you, and I know these feelings are just passing experiences, not the reality of who you are. Now that we've felt and honored the experience, allow understanding and light to arise naturally. Message from Higher Self. This heartbreak feels real, and it is a valid human experience, yet it does not touch the wholeness of your being. The belief that you were rejected and are unlovable was an illusion born of a moment when love withdrew its form. It was never a truth about your essence. Your inherent worth was never negotiated in that relationship. It remains constant, untouched, and complete. Thoughts of being unwanted and feelings of abandonment are just weather patterns in your consciousness. The clear sky of your true self is always present behind them. The loss you feel is a testament to your capacity to love deeply, and that capacity remains fully intact within you, ready to be directed back toward yourself. This painful experience is not a punishment, but a profound teaching, guiding you back to the love and security that have always lived within you. The ask, inner child. I give myself permission to feel this ache in my chest without needing to understand why it happened. It was unsafe to feel this empty alone before, but now I can let the sensation of sadness move through my body at its own pace. Adult self. I am here, grounded, watching this grief arise without being consumed by it. I choose to stay present with this familiar pain, noticing it without rushing to fix it or push it away. Higher self. I allow this experience of loss to unfold and release in its own time, without controlling how or when it shifts. I trust that awareness itself will hold and integrate this pain through lived experience, not through mental understanding. Bridge into your new reality. Earlier, the absence felt like a verdict of my unworthiness, and now the empty space feels like a quiet room where I can simply be. Where there was once a frantic urge to replay memories to find my failure, there is now a gentle observation of the past without self-blame. My body used to respond to this loss with panicked contraction, and now it is beginning to hold the grief with a little more space and a little less collapse. Reclaim your power. I now choose to release the disempowering belief that my worth depends on being chosen, and I embrace the learning that my value is inherent and unchanging. I am the one witnessing this entire process of grief. I am the aware presence that feels the pain but is never damaged by it, and from this stable place, I engage with life with compassion and wisdom. Seeing it done. I imagine myself feeling a quiet steadiness where the heartbreak used to live. I see myself now moving through my day, noticing the memories of this person arise without the familiar stab of rejection. There is a softness in my chest, and the empty space where there used to be feels like my own peaceful company. I am calm, I am whole, and I am no longer searching for what went wrong because I know nothing was wrong with me. I am simply here, breathing, living, and present. I am surprised by how light my body feels now, as if I had been carrying stones I no longer need. I notice a warm, quiet confidence growing inside me, knowing I am complete exactly as I am, with or without anyone beside me. This new way of being with loss is simple and ordinary. I feel sad, I breathe, I move on, and it is okay. It feels safe and natural to let people come and go from my life, knowing my connection to myself remains steady and strong. Now experience a new future. It is the moment I would normally feel the wave of heartbreak rising. I notice the memory of them surface, and instead of my chest tightening with panic, I feel a slow, easy breath move through me. My stomach is calm, not hollow. I am standing and my feet feel solid on the ground. I observe the thought, they are gone, appear in my mind, and I watch it float by like a cloud without grabbing onto it. I notice my shoulders are relaxed, my throat is open, there is no urgent need to replay the past. A memory of our routine comes up and I see it softly like an old photograph without the sharp sting of loss. I feel curious about this calmness. I am not trying to figure out what went wrong. My mind is quiet, my heartbeat is steady, I am simply here, breathing. The lonely space where their presence used to be feels like a gentle emptiness, like room for something new or just room for me. I notice my inner child is not panicking. They are watching with me, curious. I feel a warmth in my chest, not for them but for myself, for being here and not falling apart. The belief that I was not enough tries to surface, but it dissolves before it can land. I feel my own worth without needing to prove it. I am moving through the moment with ease. My body feels light. There is no collapse, no replaying, no searching. There is only this calm, steady presence. I feel a sense of satisfaction rising, not because the pain is gone, but because I am okay. I am safe. I am whole. This feels normal now. This feels like me. Allow this felt sense to continue integrating naturally in the body and in life. Take a deep breath, feel the shift, and smile. Let this settle gently. There's nothing you need to do right now. You can return to this whenever you feel called. Be gentle with yourself.